One, no Trump.
I'm just a little nauseous. I think I ate too much. Can we take a break?
Of course. Excuse us. What did you eat?
Nothing weird.
Have you been drinking?
No, Dad. You
Because
don't know.
I don't mind if you...
Dad? 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 What are you doing? You're scaring me. It hurts. Let go. What are you doing?
Henry! Henry! Let go. The occasional drink. Doesn't bother me, but... What?
Are you okay?
What's the matter?
His right testicle was almost twice as big as his left.
Cool. It's probably testicular cancer.
No, that's impossible.
The symptoms all
The
indicate...
shoes aren't right. Here's how testicular cancer would manifest itself. First, the patient would get the exact symptoms that he's got. Then foreman would examine him. Then he'd suspect testicular cancer on account of the symptoms being so perfect. Then he'd stick a needle in it. Then he'd call a surgeon. And while that guy operates, the rest of us would be out bowling. And since we're not wearing bowling shoes, the disease obviously did not progress in that fashion.
LP showed some white cells, but his MRI is clean.
Sure, if you call a microabscess in his brain clean. But you don't trust me?
Are you talking about the left temporal lobe?
Neat. You can see through my hand.
It's just a shadow.
Or it's an infection. When guys have brain crotch problems, it's usually the result of using one too much and the other too little.
Blood and urine were negative for syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia.
So treat him for all three. Stat.
Negative means he doesn't have it.
No, negative means he probably doesn't have it, which means he probably has cancer.
I thought we were wearing the wrong shoes for cancer.
We're wearing the wrong shoes for testicular cancer. They're perfect for lymphoma. Except Chase's, they're just goofy. Lymphoma could cause infiltrates in his reproductive organs and his brain. If it's this advanced, he's dead no matter what we do. So give him the STD meds and hope the tests were wrong.
Dad, is everything okay?
I have a sexually transmitted disease.
How's that possible?
He met a woman in church.
Does she play bridge?
Last card!
Is this another seizure?
Shut up.
Coming in. Oh, God. Here you go.
40 milligrams furosemide. Knock him out.
How would an STD do this?
It wouldn't.
Lymphoma wouldn't erupt that suddenly.
So what is it? A disease that attacks his brain, heart, and testicles. I think Byron wrote about that.
Could be psittacosis.
Chlamydia cultures would have come back positive.
Strep radians can hit the heart.
Wouldn't mess with the reproductive system. Maybe things aren't so nicely connected. He's 65. We could be looking at multiple systems just starting to break down independently.
Way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
He's had acid reflux for years. It can't be relevant.
Seems there are other ways to kill people besides having sex with them. The problem is not your lungs. It's your heart. That Italian cheese thing at the church. What sort of cheese?
Why do you need to know?
I'm having a fondue party. Was it sheep cheese?
Might have been. Why?
Was it soft?
Yeah.
Tastes like crap?
Yeah, bitter.
Tastes like this?
Yeah. But how did you...
That was regular low-fat American. I added some bacteria for flavor.
You fed him bacteria?
It's pretty much on everything, especially the unpasteurized sheep cheese they make in the Alps. That stuff will give you brucellosis. Key to a long life, exotic women, boring cheese. I'm gonna start you on rifampin and doxycycline.
Doesn't make any sense. I mean, nobody else at the church got sick.
99.9% of Christians have so much acid in their stomach, they become churning cauldrons of death for all those nasty brucellosis bugs. But you were taking antacids for your acid reflux. So that turned your digestive tract into a pleasant scenic river for all those bacterial tourists.
How long before you get the tests back?
We'll know before that. If I'm wrong, it'll just keep getting worse and slowly die. And if I'm right, either we caught it in time and he gets better, or we didn't, and he goes into cardiac arrest at any moment.
Paddles. Charging. 250. Clear. Charging. 300. Clear. Charging. 360. Clear. Epinephrine.
He's a prime candidate for transplant. Doesn't smoke, drinks moderately. His tox screen was negative for illegal drugs and legal ones. Surveillance blood cultures show absolutely no sign of any lingering Brucella bacteria.
He's 66 years old.
Told me he was 65. Liar. I'm out of here.
There is an inverse correlation between patient age and success rates.
He's in excellent health. This was his first hospitalization since breaking his leg at 23. Or 22, I'm not sure anymore.
If this patient were to survive the operation, he'd get another what? 5, 10, maybe 20 years if he's very lucky?
So you're saying that old people aren't as worth saving as young people?
He's saying that hearts are a scarce resource. We obviously have to choose criteria.
No, I get it. Women live longer, so they should get preference, right? And African Americans, they die a lot younger, so the hell with them.
What, you think you're gonna win me over by calling me a racist?
If the test is who gets to use it the longest, you can either be a racist or a hypocrite.
Your patient had a life, a family. We've got 18-year-old kids who will never...
How old are you, doctor? When do we get to toss you on an ice floe?
And thank you, Dr. House. Unless anybody else has any further questions, we will now go into private session.
Oh, I'm on pins and needles. I wonder how you'll decide.
I'm sorry. They voted no.
So, when do I die?
Might have a week.
There's one woman who was in a car accident.
Bad one, I hope.
Organ procurement people have been notified.
Give me her file.
It's in the ER. They're still working on her.
Age?
About 40.
Young, damn.
Young is good.
Smoker?
Don't know.
Find out.
She's still alive. Even if we get on the list, we can't go near her.
Overweight?
She's on the hefty side.
Excellent. Our odds just went up.
What odds? What is this?
60% of potential donor hearts get tossed in the trash because there's something wrong with them. With fat people, it's closer to 80.
But if her heart's no good, then...
Big, fat, sloppy heart. Beats no heart at all.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Newberger?
Yeah, why?
I'm Amy Arrington. I wanted to thank you.
This girl's father will die by next weekend unless he gets her wife's heart.
House, don't you think that's a little manipulative?
No, it's hugely manipulative.
You're an ass.
Hey, listen, you take your wife off life support, and I'll have forgotten about this in 2 weeks. Gail here, on the other hand,
Amy,
whatever. You're mad at me. Fine, I get that. Take it out on me, not on her.
Fine. Your dad can
Guess what kind of animal Wacky Benny's making now? I'll give you a big hint.
Is it a dead animal?
I say we put him out of his misery and bring out Emma's cake.
He's so new to this. How's he gonna learn if we stop his act?
You're a sucky clown.
And you're a super duper audience. Hey, that is not okay.
Hey, keep your hands off my son.
Tell him to keep his hands off of me. I can't move my arm away.
Maybe we find you a new hobby, one you're a little better at.
I'm gonna get better at it, and it's not a hobby. I think I want to get a job working as a circus clown, making people laugh.
Man, I don't think that's a good idea.
It's good enough for my dad.
You were a,
Oh, his biological father.
Could his dad's melanoma be a factor here?
That wouldn't be related.
Ben, you barely knew him. You're such a smart kid. You could aim a lot higher than face paint and seltzer bottles.
Dr. Park is searching the registry. Transfusing his platelets will keep him healthy while we wait.
You sure there's no one on the father's side of the family? If one of them's a match, that'd speed things up a lot.
His parents died young. He was an only child. There's no living relatives that I know of.
Something will turn up soon.
How soon is soon? Will he miss a lot of school?
I'm actually thinking of just getting my GED.
How do you expect to get into a good college?
I'm gonna take classes on magic, juggling, and try to make a go of this.
Ben, you keep your grades up, you can do anything in the world.
Like what? Work in some boring office? I mean, do you think my father would have done that for 10 minutes?
You don't remember your father. You don't know.
I want to build a connection with him. Pass on some of the joy that he gave me. My back hurts.
He's dropping.
You have to stop the transfusion. Patient's having an allergic reaction to donor platelets.
No one in Mom's family's a match, and as far as she knows, Dad has no living relatives. It's been years since he died.
The kid's dad died young of melanoma. How come the overprotective mom never took him to a dermatologist?
He never had melanoma.
How did he die?
He didn't. He lives in Pennsauken. Under a different name. Mitchell Gordon.
How could you keep this from me? From Ben?
He really needs to know his dad just breezed in and out of his life drunk and incoherent. It's better to think the man's dead but decent.
Mitchell Gordon?
I've already got a religion. Go away.
We're doctors. Your son, Ben, is in the hospital, Princeton, Plainsboro. He's very sick.
Yeah, well, I don't have a son. Not anymore.
We know there are some issues there, but your bone marrow could cure him.
There's a hospital 2 miles from here. It's a simple test.
You said he was at Princeton Plainsboro.
His mother feels it's better to do the test at a different hospital.
Like I said, I don't have a son anymore.
You have to go see him yourself. He wouldn't even come to the door a second time.
Okay, I'll drive over there.
It's a pleural effusion.
He had a bleeding problem earlier, must be bleeding into his lungs. Except there's no blood. What does that mean? It means you don't have to make that drive. The problem isn't his marrow.
I can't believe I have cancer.
We caught it early. You should be okay.
I could die. I never went anywhere.
did anything. If my father had lived, everything would have been different.
Your mom and stepdad love you. They've given you a great home. That counts for a lot.
He's crashing. Everything's shutting down.
House.
Hello?
What the hell are you doing here?
I was told this might be my last chance to see my son.
You had no right. This is none of your business.
I called him. This man's Ben's hero. Let him spend 5 minutes together.
No, get out of here.
Wait. You sexually molested your son. Your walk, tabes dorsalis. You have late-stage syphilis, which you gave to our patient, presumably 12 years ago, which also explains why Mom is not big on family reunions.
I shouldn't be here.
We tested him for syphilis. He was negative.
After 12 years, the active infection would have died down everywhere except the arteries in his brain where it could hide out from our tests. When that 6-year-old heckler punched him in his juggling pins, kicked up the dormant bacteria in his pelvis. The immunosuppressants we gave him sent it into overdrive. The antibiotics we gave him actually started destroying the syphilis. Like pouring water on a fire. It led to a trail of toxic smoke and ash. Made his immune system overcompensate. Severe Jarisch-Herxheimer reaction.
Is this true?
Yes, Jarisch-Herxheimer is real. It sounds silly, but... Oh, you mean the right.
I found stains on his clothes. He didn't understand. And he didn't seem traumatized. I kept trying to talk to him, but before long he'd forgotten, and he seemed happy and he seemed normal.
So you made Daddy go away and you made sure Junior had no reason to go looking.
I was just trying to protect him. Like I should have done from the start.
Penicillin and anti-TNF antibodies. We'll be fine. Apart from the whole daddy rape thing.
We're not done.
No, we are not. Notify the dad's sexual partners, notify his employer, his landlord, notify the police.
I meant the kid. We're not going to tell him he was molested?
To make him miserable or to forfeit your license?
To tell him the truth. He's a virgin. How do we explain the STD? It's a medical diagnosis. Screw the parents. The kid's our patient.
I guess Taub's got a tough choice to make when the kid wakes up.
Why is it my choice?
Because you're a dad. How could the rest of us possibly understand?
What was wrong with me?
It's called syphilis.
You can get that without having sex? I didn't tell him.
Your heart said he needed to know. Your brain knew he's better off without it. Following your heart is easy. Following your brain is tough. Especially after years of following that much smaller third organ. That's why all parents screw up all children. Foreman expects me to read an X-ray on this itty-bitty screen. Should have emailed me a larger phone. Why are you packing?
We're leaving this afternoon for the Conference on Pharmacology and Public Policy.
We?
We discussed this. It's been on your calendar for weeks.
So is Ramadan.
Think of it as a vacation. Nice, healthy Adirondack air. Or not. I don't care. You're coming with.
You should come with me. State pillow fighting championships. Dollar beers, wet t-shirts. In the words of the philosopher Eddie Money, I've got 2 tickets to paradise.
House, when you moved in, I promised your therapist I'd be here for you. I can't be here if I'm there, unless you're there too. So it's not a discussion.
Fine. I'll let Foreman know that the 16-year-old patient with a severe edema can wait. Relax. I got no idea what's wrong with her. So odds are not fatal. Still not going.
There's a lot to be done before the weekend.
Should take papers home with you. Unless you're not going to be home. Unless you were, for example, going to a medical conference.
I'm driving up with Wilson.
Me too.
You aren't on the registration list.
I love that you checked.
But Wilson said...
Did I have a case? Yeah. You're authorizing the discharge right now. That was a metaphor.
Busy right now.
Is he dying?
Yeah.
The next 10 minutes?
Unfortunately, no. He's in a lot of pain.
I've thought about it. You're right. I should go to the conference.
You found out Cuddy's going.
Oh, God, no. She'll ruin everything.
We leave in 2 hours. Why are you reading my program guide? It's not like you plan on attending any of the presentations.
I'd like to know how much boredom I'm missing. Patient perceptions of complications in end-stage chemotherapy. You didn't tell me you were giving a paper.
And that was wrong.
Last time you presented a paper, you gave me an advanced copy and asked for feedback.
And you're wondering why I wouldn't want to repeat that experience?
Well, look, an 80s party. Just when you think you've left a flock of seagulls behind in your rearview mirror, suddenly it's up ahead like an undead hitchhiker.
Cuddy's going.
Should pack my leg warmers.
If you want her, ask her out.
My God, man. Not some floozy in a bar. Just the floozy I work for. Gotta be no radical steps here. Gotta be subtle. We happen to attend the same party. The chat happens to turn personal.
Like the frog in gradually boiling water.
Exactly. She'll be red and delicious before she knows it.
What could possibly go wrong?
House. 1980.
Sure. They weren't specific.
How much did it cost you to rent that?
It was in Wilson's bag.
Dr. Perlmutter, I read your article on neural degeneration.
Well, you didn't really take that seriously, did you? I just wrote that for the money.
Well, hey there, Jane Fonda. Would you care to dance exercise?
Sorry, we were just about to hit the floor.
Thank you. You like?
I'm okay. As long as you don't expect rhythm. Remember the last time we danced? Med school. Week we met.
No.
I saw you. Endocrinology. Tracked you down to the hoedown.
I meant we met before that, in the bookstore.
Ah.
My third day of school, I hand my syllabus to the guy behind the counter. He barely looks at me, just skims the sheet and tells me I'm overly ambitious, I have a chip on my shoulder, and I know how to party.
I'd forgotten you knew how to party.
I said, you're making that up. And you said your class schedule is overloaded, but none of your classes are before 11, and no one takes Professor Lamb's course unless they have something to prove.
Because Professor Seagull covered the same ground and was the easier grader.
I tracked you down. Endocrinology, party.
And one thing led to another.
And then it didn't.
I wasn't gonna call you.
No, don't do that. There was no expectations. I was just as
I was
into
gonna
it.
come see you. Figure out where things would go from there. That was the morning I got the call from the dean, and I was expelled from my first med school, and it didn't seem any point.
I should go to my room and review papers for the infectious disease panel.
Isn't the MRSA panel going on?
We got kicked out. She started crying.
Yeah, well, discussions of urinary catheterization will do that to me, too.
The babysitter had an emergency.
Oh, how did you like 80s night?
House talked with you?
I was being subtle about it. You left suddenly. I know House can be a little much sometimes.
Well, he was sweet. Just know better than to rely on that.
He's trying.
Yeah, I know. I'm a mother now. I need a guy I can count on every single day. That's never been House.
She doesn't think you're reliable, and you will remain friend-zoned until that changes.
I can't convince her that I've changed my entire personality in a weekend.
Yeah, but you could make the first step.
What does she need?
Today, a babysitter. What are you thinking about?
Fjords.
You see, seriously, I know this is out of your comfort zone, but don't scheme. Don't. Just do the deed.
You tell me that I've got to show her I've changed, and yet you act like you don't believe I can. I can't convince my best friend.
I'm sorry, and I didn't mean. I didn't mean. You drugged me. She's better off without you.
Words can hurt, you know. Maybe you could use a babysitter.
Actually, I've got her in daycare downstairs.
Oh. Great. Maybe later.
Hey, House.
Hey, Lucas.
This is awkward.
A bit. That awkwardness would probably go away if I left.
Driving?
He looks like a guy who'd be there every day. Minibar is restocked. I say we grab some pretzels for the road.
When you do what I did, it's not enough to tell yourself you did nothing wrong. You need to hear it from someone else. If not God or society, a friend. Otherwise, you go crazy. What you said to me up there. Thank you. You're a good friend. God, you should know that.
You should let her know that I drugged you so you wouldn't confess to murder. Let's get out of here.
Someone could have recognized you.
First U.S. conference I've attended in 15 years.
Pearl butter?
Toronto, all weekend. Airtight alibi.
26-year-old female, gas main exploded under her building. She was pulled out of the rubble after 6 hours. surgeries for multiple fractures and burns.
I'm thinking the broken bones are a response to the building falling on her head.
And the fever? She's the only collapse victim whose body temperature
Put her on
won't-
antipyretics.
Already have. The fever is holding at 104. Fluctuating consciousness.
Can't take the case. I don't have a team.
So hire a team.
What for? I don't have a case.
Have you even interviewed anybody?
You test drive a car before you buy it. You have sex before you get married. I can't hire a team based on a 10-minute interview. What if I don't like having sex with them?
You've spent the last 2 weeks doing absolutely nothing. Concert is over.
In what twisted universe does mastering Eddie Van Halen's two-handed arpeggio technique count as absolutely nothing?
Take the case, or you will spend the next month helping the collapse team change bandages.
I diagnose her alone. By the end of the day, you go away for a week.
Done.
It's not gonna work.
If he solves the case, we cure the girl.
And prove he doesn't need a team.
He's not gonna solve the case, not that fast.
Why not?
Because he needs a team. And this will prove to
Want
him.
to change his mind about something? You need a more convincing argument than you promised.
Fever. Non-responsive to antibiotics and antipyretics. Fluctuating consciousness. Go.
You talking to me?
Yes. Imagine that the roof of the storage closet collapses on your favorite floor buffer, which then starts overheating.
Why would I have a favorite floor buffer? Okay. Maybe the electrical works got banged up in there from stuff falling on it.
Interesting. Brain damage leading to hypothalamic dysregulation. Yeah. If you're brought in covered in rubble, it's all about the MRIs. We'd have seen that. Come on. Gotta earn that fiber.
Or stuff leaked in the holes, messing it up.
Lacerations lead to multiple portals for infection. Bacterial would have responded to the antibiotics. It's too high for viral. Parasites or fungus is possible.
Or maybe lupus. Grandma has lupus.
Okay, autoimmune. I'll run a lupus panel. Infection fits best. Complete history would be helpful. Which leads to the worst part of the job, dealing with the floor buffer's family.
We talked every couple of weeks, but Ben would know better than I.
No farms, no travel anywhere weird.
You get that, Dr. Buffer?
No travel, no farm.
File says she was sick before the building collapsed.
Yeah, I figured it was just a cold. Why, do you think it's related?
Her being sick and her being sick? Often is.
She was unconscious when I found her, and we've been fighting. I just want to... Just tell me she's gonna be okay.
I'm not even sure you're gonna be okay.
We're gonna make her all better.
Show off.
You ought to be nicer to people. Where are we going?
You know how the laughter of little children is infectious? Well, parasites and fungi are even more so. We're gonna find out which one is making her brain bubble over.
Where, the building?
EPA's doing that job for us. They say it's clean, which means we're making a pilgrimage to Castle Blackberry.
Her name's Bradbury. I should ask them for keys.
No need. Sure we can find a large rock somewhere.
I'm not breaking into somebody's house. I got principles.
I got some loose change here since you don't.
I'm not doing this for less than a 50. Mrs. Bradbury, please sign the form so we can start the dialysis.
But why antidepressants? I don't understand.
Mrs. Bradbury, please sign the form so we can start the dialysis.
Stop saying that.
Dr. Buffer, what is going on? What aren't you telling us?
He's a janitor?
More significantly, a blabbermouth.
House, shut up. I am very sorry how Dr. House handled this. It is completely unforgivable. Except if he's right. Dialysis will filter her blood.
There's nothing to filter.
Save her life.
She wasn't depressed.
I'm miserable around Ben. Not me. I like Ben. February 12th. Either she's depressed or she just thinks you're a jerk. Neither suggests that you should be the one directing her medical treatment.
Does the diary say my daughter's taking these drugs?
Nope, but medically...
Did you find drugs in their home?
She was probably hiding them in her purse. I thought it'd be rude to go searching under 1,000 tons of rubble.
This was months ago. We were in a fight. It doesn't mean she's depressed, and it doesn't mean she doesn't love me.
Fine. Maybe the diary proves nothing. On the other hand, half the country's on antidepressants, and it fits her symptoms perfectly. No ring on your daughter's finger means you make the decisions.
I'm not sure that I know her well enough anymore.
You really want to risk her life on how well he knows her?
Is crush syndrome good or bad?
Does it sound good?
I mean, compared to the other things it could be.
There are no other things it could be.
Then why are you testing her?
Excellent question.
What is it?
The heart's fine.
Why is she sweating? Her fever's back.
Why would her fever be back?
I can't say.
You don't know?
I know, I just can't say. She'll hit me. Let's discuss this in front of witnesses.
The DTs?
So she's an alcoholic now?
Her first fever was from the medication for her depression.
Or you're wrong.
Second fever was from the self-medication for depression.
This is insane. You don't think I would have noticed her being constantly drunk?
You're practically living with Sylvia Plath. You didn't notice that.
Tone it down or I will hit you.
Fine, I'll do liver enzyme tests.
Liver enzymes can also be elevated from musculoskeletal trauma. They'd be there whether she had a drinking problem or not.
They don't know that. Just pretend to confirm.
What's the treatment?
She's not an alcoholic.
Hair of the dog. IV alcohol. Taper it off after a few days.
She's sick and traumatized and half dead. You want to make her drunk?
Just do it.
You can't do this. We lived together. We were going to have kids. You barely even know her.
Apparently, neither did you.
Hey, where's your mother in common law?
Dr. House, this is Doug McMurtry. His girlfriend was working with Megan when...
She's dead?
She passed this morning.
Well, then why are you still here? I need the old lady's consent to do some treatment.
What'd you find out?
I wish I could tell you, but since you're not legally related.
What the hell did you find out?
Your girlfriend had an abortion. See why I didn't tell you? But I'd be insane to also tell you that she's on the pill.
No, she's not.
If they'd known she was on it, they wouldn't have given her a blood thinner after her hip surgery. The combination caused the bleeding. This is good news. It's treatable. Just give her tamoxifen. It's just normally a breast cancer.
That's not true. Because we want to have kids.
She had already did the blood tests. And either she lied to you or her blood lied to us.
Tell Megan I'm glad she's gonna be okay.
I've always been healthy. I never even get colds.
I guess your luck finally ran out.
I take it she doesn't like people who make bombs.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Half my family feels the same way. Of course, they all work on Wall Street, so. Ever since the first 4th of July I can remember, I've always loved explosions. When I got to college and I had to pick a major, I figured I might as well pick something I'm passionate about.
Destroying things. You weren't passionate about anything else?
Bombs are tools, just like anything else. You can use it to make things better, or you can use it to make things worse. I also like romantic poetry and picnics. Is there anything else you want to know before we do this MRI?
Nope. Try to stay as still as possible. This shouldn't take long.
Oh, excuse me, Dr. House.
Désolé, je parle pas anglais.
I'm a co-worker of Wendy Lee's. I'm also her boyfriend.
Great. I'm a guy who doesn't care.
She's your patient.
Well, you thought I didn't know who Wendy Lee was? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not good at names. Did Dr. Fortune tell you that?
Her last boyfriend was a real nut. He's basically stalking her.
See, this is what I don't care about. I don't care who cares about her, who used to care about her. If either one of you falls down dead, you can drop me a note. But
I think I know what's wrong with her.
like you screwed up in the lab and accidentally spilled some bomb on her.
No. He really is crazy.
Poisoned.
Apparently our mad scientist is also a slutty scientist, whose milkshakes got all the nerds in the yard fighting over her.
She's a slut because she's dated 2 different guys at work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were still judging her.
She's not a slut, and it's not poison. When we tested her blood and cerebral spinal fluid for toxic exposure, it was negative for every poison we could think of.
Well, that just leaves every poison we didn't think of. She works in a bomb factory.
So do a lot of other not sick people.
If the guy had any actual evidence she was poisoned, he would have gone to the police, not to us.
And if we had any evidence of what was wrong with her, you'd be showing us MRI results. I assume they were negative?
Couldn't hurt to start activated charcoal, see what happens.
You know what else wouldn't hurt? This case is getting interesting. Let's add a little danger.
I'm not an alcoholic.
I know. The whole label thing is so limiting. You're a person who happens to suffer from alcoholism.
You broke into my house and now you're being a smartass?
During your history, you said you didn't drink at all.
I don't.
You just collect bottles.
Yes. I collect them from my friend. She uses them in her art projects.
And you're ashamed of these art projects. The bottles were hidden.
This is because my housekeeper keeps throwing them out. I've told her a dozen times not to, but either she doesn't understand or she doesn't care.
Why would she lie?
That's the easy question. She needs a government security clearance for her job.
And what's the hard question?
If she's an alcoholic, why doesn't she have at least some partially full bottles in the house? I mean, why keep the empties? Why not just throw them away?
So she's probably telling the truth.
So what do?
We start her on Valium for alcohol withdrawal. It's the best we've got right now.
Abdominal pain.
She said it felt like she was being stabbed.
Give her morphine, 5 milligrams IV.
Is it a symptom of the underlying condition or a symptom of our treatment?
We'll know soon. I stopped her treatment.
We should restart it. Acute pancreatitis from alcoholism would cause this kind of pain.
It's stress-related.
She's in a lot of pain.
She's under a lot of stress. She's got 2 guys fighting over her, and she just got done with the final test of a new bomb. Her guilt is killing
As
her.
far as you know, she likes being the center of attention and loves her job.
As far as you know, she doesn't drink.
What if it's a kidney infection? Acute pyelonephritis could kill her if we don't start her on IV antibiotics.
Would kill her if it was pyelonephritis, but since the urine and CSF don't show signs of
I
infection.
paged House. What? We got nothing. Less than nothing, since he's actually ignoring my pages, which means we have a sick patient and apparently a sick boss. It's definitely not pancreatitis. Restarting the treatment obviously didn't help anything. I assume you tested for infections. And I assume that look means yes, and I was wrong. You call for a psych consult? Wow, that's the same look I just got from Chase. So, an hour ago, we had 3 theories we couldn't agree on. Now we've got no theories, but we're in agreement.
CT and ultrasound show inflammation in the renal capsule. Could be an obstructing calculus or perinephric abscess.
Blood cultures came back negative. It's probably just a benign cyst.
Yes, let's just dismiss an idea because it's probably not.
Could be gas in the perinephric space, in which case we should be prepping her for emergency surgery.
What looks like Wolf Parkinson White if it isn't?
Her EKG was normal.
So was his. That's why I said looks like, as in similar to, but not the same.
You want us to help you get out of paying your bet while your actual patient lies in agony.
Well, who's the real bad guy here? The guy who doesn't care enough to help, or the 4 guys who are not competent enough to help? He works out too much, gets pounded too much, and not in the romantic way. His pupils...
I got it.
Well, you're a patient? No. Plenty of time to save her life after we save my money.
underlying neurological condition exacerbated by an acute UTI brought on by her sexual escapades.
Slut escapades. How do we treat a scarlet A?
Sorry, acute UTI brought on by her healthy enjoyment of her womanhood. We start her on IV ampicillin and an aminoglycoside.
She's in VTAC. BP's dropping.
Whatever you're doing isn't working again. There's got to be some way to stop the seizures.
It's not a seizure. She's having a heart attack. No pulse.
That's impossible. She runs marathons.
Charging 200, clear.
Still no pulse.
Charging you 300.
Why is this happening?
Clear.
Paige said she's now bleeding from her mouth.
Start treatment?
I said I would.
A yes would have been fine.
Not asking the question would have been even better.
Any breathing issues?
No, but I'm not sure it's internal.
It's coming from both ends. It's internal.
Her gums look like they were burned.
What about this? 28-year-old woman presenting with burn-like wounds in her mouth and esophagus from a candidiasis infection.
Interesting. It would also be relevant if the woman had had seizures.
Fungus had entered her bloodstream.
We would have seen it in the blood work.
Acute myeloid leukemia can cause swelling in the gums.
Again, interesting, but not relevant.
Again, you're being an ass.
She doesn't have a history of blood diseases in her family. Her blood count's normal, and she hasn't been exposed to a chemical toxin.
Not that we know of.
The guy that she works the most closely with is also her boyfriend. You don't think he would have told us if there'd been some sort of chemical spill or accident?
There is one other cause of AML.
Wait, where are you taking her?
We need to get her into an isolation room and prep for a hematopoietic stem cell transplant.
Isolation? Why?
We think her blood and immune system have been destroyed by an exposure to ionizing radiation.
Well, we don't work with radiation.
Well, apparently your girlfriend does.
No, she doesn't. You're wrong. It must be something else.
We found reports that your company was developing tactical nuclear warheads for bunker-busting bombs.
Where, on Wikipedia? Some paranoid idiot's blog? I don't care where you read it, it's not true.
You're saying there's absolutely no chance that anyone in your company is doing any experimental research that you don't know about?
No, but I know Wendy and she wouldn't.
Well, maybe you don't know her as well as you thought you did.
Excuse me, we have to go. We found a match. We'll start treatment as soon as we get the HSC from the donor. Shouldn't be long.
Where's Caesar?
He's in the waiting room.
I want to see him.
We can't. It's too dangerous with your immune system this compromised.
Why can't he just put on a gown and a mask like you?
Sorry. The more people you expose to, the greater chance of infection.
I'm scared.
I know. We're doing everything that we can. Caesar will be with you soon.
Dr. Foreman, you should look at this.
What is it?
You feeling any pain in your pelvic region?
No, why?
Your genitals. They're engorged.
What's this really all about, House? As convincing as I find your deep devotion to vegetable trajectory.
First of all, it's a tuber. And you're just jealous because your potato-related plans are more of the serving up fries variety. You did time. It means your license is suspended. Which means your leave of absence is definitely indefinite. So what exactly are you going back to?
I'd only have to serve up fries until the medical board hearing.
I stand corrected. You obviously have a rich, full life waiting for you. I'll slow down the car and you can roll out.
You know, I'm actually kind of hurt that you don't know what I did. I'm not worth bribing a court official or hacking into police records.
Where's the fun in that?
Could have at least hired Cuddy's weird boyfriend.
Lucas?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know?
What, is he dead or something?
No. Actually, until a couple weeks ago, I was Cuddy's weird boyfriend.
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not a big deal.
I killed a man.
Okay, contestants, the field is now open for practice. We've got 1 hour. Have fun.
Schedule 80 PVC is pressure rated for 220 PSI. Fuel about 300. We can easily push it to 250. Have your friend Harold clean his pants.
Harold.
House. You look good. I like that jacket on you.
Thanks. You filled out a little.
Who's a babe?
She's the boot in your ass. Perhaps you've heard of famed Russian physicist Olga Petrovich.
Olga Petrovich is 72 years old.
And her granddaughter works at a little place called JPL.
I did an internship there last summer.
She killed a man.
No! I'm guessing she didn't do it with a spud gun.
Step. Bad combustion valve.
Shut up. The wind's coming from the southeast. You have to aim 5 degrees to the left.
We're gonna break 14 seconds. I can feel it. When I was 10 or 11, my dad used to take us to this county fair. And there was this kid. What?
It was us.
My mom and me.
Your mom, who had advanced stage Huntington's. You have a sibling that you've never mentioned. Why did you slip up now?
Not everything means something. We're gonna be up soon. I want to check the pressure.
You don't wake up in the middle of the night to cry over a dead stranger. You don't confess to killing a man and then hide the details unless the details reveal more about you than the crime itself. Pled down to drugs. You've got a horrible genetic disease and a sibling who's suddenly on your mind. You euthanized your brother. That guy back at the house was the doctor who wouldn't help you cover it up.
The guy back at the house is my cellmate's boyfriend. He cheated on her when she was inside.
But I was right about everything else.
Congratulations. He couldn't do it himself. The disease had progressed too far. He was flailing. He didn't have any control over his own body.
He'd pretty much lost control of his mind, too, but every once in a while, he would have a few seconds of lucidity. He turned to me and he said, "It's time." I hooked up the IV. I used gloves. I knew they'd get me on the drugs, but they couldn't prove who pushed the plunger. I put in the needle, and he just got quiet. And it was over. And I was alone. And one day, I will be that sick, and there will be no one there when it's time. I didn't expect compassion from you. I would have taken commiseration. Hell, I would have taken revulsion. Any emotional engagement at all. It's no wonder Cuddy broke up with you.
Folks, Chad Mockery just won first place in the chili cook-off. Congratulations, Chad. That cocoa powder really did it.
Dumped in a field in Schenectady. Ouch. You mind if I make a move? I know she's out of my league, but she's at a spud gun contest with the soon-to-be 5-time runner-up, so she's probably got some self-esteem issues. You wouldn't.